use that participants chat.
All right. And so it is on my clock, right? It is 7 o'clock. Does that mean it's showtime?
Like it's showtime.
Showtime.
All right. So again, welcome for Out You. If you're just joining us on Facebook Live, this is the Monterey Bay CUE Student Powered Film Festival. You can see some of our awesome sponsors at the bottom that help make this possible. All of our prizes, all of our money from this festival goes directly to students. And so again, welcome to the big show. We have our welcomers. If you didn't hear earlier, my name is Ben Cogswell. I'm a kindergarten teacher, and I'm on the Monterey Bay CUE board. And now we have with us.
I'm Krista Bradley, and I teach 5th grade at Mission Park. I'm also on the Monterey Bay CUE board.
And we're just going to take a quick second, and we're going to show a video that is going to welcome you here. And this is one of the things you're going to see me kind of going back and forth. Welcome here to our film festival. Here we go. All right, welcome everybody to our 2020 Monterey Bay CUE Student Powered Film Festival. And of course, this year we are virtual, but we are still excited to have amazing films from our K through 5, 6 through 8, and 9 through 12 band. So we hope you have your popcorn, that you're dressed to the nines, and you're ready to see some great films this year. Come on, let's go inside.
All right, so let's head on in through the doors, grab a program, take a few pictures on the red carpet. Make sure not to skip that interview. And then let's walk down the hall. Oop, look up there. I see Student Power Film Festival on the marquee. Let's go in and find a nice spot to sit down.
All right. So again, welcome here. We are officially at Maya Cinemas. Just kidding. We're not at Maya Cinemas, but we can pretend to be at Maya Cinemas. And so to replicate the red carpet experience, tell us a little bit about what we did, Krista.
Well, we gave every participant the opportunity to record themselves via Flipgrid and to kind of tell us where they go to school, their name, what the title of their film was, what they learned from creating it, and then they also were able to give shout outs to their support team. So some of them thank their teachers and their parents and their co-filmmakers as well.
And so they could still, if anybody wanted to, they could go to flipgrid.com, right? And they could actually type in Q1190 and they could watch them there. But I believe Paul made us a special treat, right, Paul?
I did.
All right.
A quick little video.
Here we go.
Hi, my name is Manuel Oscar Ramos.
Sarali Colleen.
Helen. William Snidel.
Jack Trevanian.
Salvaron.
Thomas. Victor Moore.
Charlie.
Logan Mendoza.
Charlie.
Sarai Flores Maragón. I have some shout outs to our teachers that helped us with this project. Mrs. Williams and Miss Bartlett. Also, shout out to Alan, Arthur, and Joshua, who worked with me on this project to help educate the students at our school about what they can do to help us out.
I want to give a shout out to my caring mom who joins the Arbor Society every year, and my two creative sisters on encouraging me to do the project.
I would like to give a shout out to Alina, Rodrigo, my friends, and my teachers.
Some shout outs to my friends, Dwayne, Maya, and Logan for helping me make the deforestation, and my amazing teacher, Mrs. Bradley.
I would like to give a shout out to my family, my friends, and my teachers for supporting me through my video.
I'd like to give a shout out to my classmates who helped me with this project, Ben, Lane, and Ellie, and to my teacher, Mrs. Ziegler, for telling me about this competition.
I'd like to give a shout out to my teacher, Miss Moreno, for encouraging me in this project, and everyone else who helped me and supported me.
The people that I want to give a shout out or say thank you to are my mom, Emily, Marlena, Ariana, Yulika, classmates, and very especially my teacher.
Thank you, Miss Pantoja, Miss Valladares, and my family.
I would like to give a shout out to my amazing filmmaking teacher, Mrs. Bradley. I'd also like to thank my friends in the filmmaking class, Marlena, Emily, Yulika, and Charlotte. Last but not least, I'd like to thank my parents for all of their dedication.
I would like to thank my teachers, Mrs. Engel and Mrs. Bradley, for teaching us how to understand about deforestation. Also, thank you to my family and friends for the support of this project.
I'd like to shout out my fellow movie makers, Brian Kim, Kai Meng, and Braden Surgeon. Also my science teacher, Mrs. Ziegler. Thank you.
I would like to give a shout out to my parents and my teacher, Ms. Moreno, for supporting me, and that's it.
Bye!
Just, definitely, I think for all of us, right, it brings a little bit of a tear to our heart. All right, Krista, do you want us to tell us a little bit? Oops, sorry about that. Got a little bit ahead of myself there. Krista, do you want to tell us a little bit about sharing is caring?
Absolutely. So as you know, we are on social media. We would like for you to participate by answering this question. What is your impact going to be this year? How are you going to help the earth? We are on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Snapchat. Don't forget when you answer the question to include the hashtag MBCUE and Earth Day.
And any other hashtags that are important to you, of course.
Absolutely.
And again, just a quick introduction if you missed us earlier. My name's Ben. I'm a kindergarten teacher. Carrie, you want to go next? We'll just go down the list.
Sure. Hi, I'm Carrie Sabora. I'm an assistant principal in Soledad.
Hi, everybody. I'm Rob Appel. Oops, sorry, I went out of order. I'm Rob Appel, and I work in the technology department in the Salinas Union High School District.
I'll go back in order. My name's Jen Rogers. I'm a science teacher at Hardin Middle School and a technology coach.
My name's Krista Bradley. I teach 5th grade at Mission Park Elementary School with Salinas City Elementary School District.
Miss Laura.
I'm Laura Carey, and I'm a 5th grade teacher at Montebello Elementary in Alisal Union School District in Salinas.
Mr. Mike.
Now I'm unmuted. Hey everyone, I'm Michael Campo. I'm a college and career / EdTech coordinator with the Gonzales School District. And I am Paul Dietrich. I'm a 7th and 8th grade math teacher, also joining Mike from Gonzales Unified School District, and I teach specifically at Fairview Middle School.
So I kind of mentioned this a little bit earlier. If you're not familiar with CUE, CUE used to stand for Computer Using Educators, and now it's CUE Inc. And so we're an affiliate of that, and CUE has over 20,000 members, and really it's about inspiring innovative learners. And so Monterey Bay CUE covers Santa Cruz, San Benito, and Monterey County, and we're just really a group of volunteers that come together and do our best to provide things like the film festival and inspire innovating learners. And so with that, I believe I'm turning it over to our official MCs for today. We have Mr. Paul Dietrich and Miss Carrie Sabora. Woo!
Hey guys, everybody. Once again, I'm Paul Dietrich, again from Gonzales Unified, and I think for the next couple of slides, I'm going to pass it over to my co-host, co-MC host, Carrie.
Hi, everyone. So how tonight's going to work is we have all student-made videos from our region, which Ben said earlier is Monterey, San Benito, and Santa Cruz counties. Any student in grades kindergarten through 12th grade could enter, and we divided them into 3 grade bands, which are K3, 6, 8, and 9, 12. And they had to create videos around the theme of conservation to celebrate Earth Day, and they had to be at least 5 minutes in length. So we're very excited.
It looks like the next thing up is actually going to be how we judge the videos or the judging criteria of the videos. So there were 4 main categories or sections of the video. So there was media and technical, connection to the conservation theme, and how creative and innovative the videos were, but also kind of brand new to this year because of having to shelter in place and everything like that. Everything's been put online to YouTube. So there is a crowdsourced score. So we kind of looked at some of the views that each video was able to get. So actually, if we take a look at that next slide, we were able to have a snapshot of what the views kind of looked like on the YouTube videos, but there's kind of a little discrepancy with the videos, mainly because it's really difficult, even if you research really hard, it's really hard to figure out how YouTube exactly creates their view count and everything like that. And I've seen, because there have been questions to come up, but I've seen explanations where if you refresh it a bunch of times, that does something. And then I've seen something where it says, well, you must have watched the video for at least 30 seconds. And then there's even differences in the algorithm that YouTube actually uses. So if you hit like 1,000 or like on that 301st view, YouTube takes a closer look. So with everything considered, we took those final score counts and on our YouTube studio, and you actually should see them on your screen, and that's the score that we used.
And those are the official analytics, right? Those are the official views. Some of these other views you see maybe in the playlist, or maybe when you're watching the video, it might not be 100% tabulated, if you will. Is that correct, Paul?
That's correct.
Awesome. Thank you. Anything else to add there, Paul?
That is it.
All right.
All right. So there wouldn't be a festival if we didn't give out prizes. And so here we have prizes for our first, second, and third place winners. And the first place winners get, for each grade band, get $125 in prize money and a subscription to the Adobe Creative Cloud, which includes Photoshop and Premiere Pro and other Adobe products, which is super cool. Second place winners get $75 in prize money and animation packs. And then third place winners get $50 in prize money. And of course, we couldn't forget about the teachers that supported their students making all of these. So we do have raffles for teachers for Classcraft subscriptions and Quizalize subscriptions. So it's going to be really exciting when we get to hand out the prizes. Super excited.
And one of the things we had to be very careful of this year is sometimes we have a little bit more prizes like reusable water bottles, but we wanted to stick with things we could send you virtually or in the mail, of course.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you for
safety first.
Safety first.
So tonight in our film festival, we have students from these participating schools, the Diamond Technology Institute, Salinas High, Martin Luther King Jr. Academy, San Venancio Middle School, Mission Park Elementary, Sherwood Elementary, and Montebello Elementary. So congratulations to all of those schools for having people in our film festival.
And real quick, maybe before we move on, this might be a good point. There's actually one of our teachers that's participating has a birthday today. She's 21 years young. So Miss Moreno, you guys, let's sing, I guess, do our best. Ready? On three. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Miss Moreno. Happy birthday to you. And if you've ever tried singing with other people in a virtual conference, it's not easy. Also, a shout out to, I have a student, Hector. It's his birthday today, too. So shout out to Hector as well.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday for you guys.
Okay, so it looks like our next slide up is going to be sharing is caring. So now, normally, guys, we always have those reminders to keep your phones in your pockets or your backpacks, but actually now is the time to bring those cell phones out. Be sure to take pictures and send us out to all your social media. So we have hashtags of MBCUE and Earth Days, as well as some other hashtags you'd like to include. But the question that we're going to be asking right now is, what is your impact going to be this year? So a little bit of food for thought.
All right. And with that, I believe,
let's get this party started. Woo! So we are going to start with the K-5 contestants. Are we ready to see who they are? So we have 5 films from the K-5 contestants. The first video is Crayons, a Local Problem. And then we have Space Trash, The Global Impact of Deforestation, Environmental Club Documentary, and Offshore Drilling. We're going to be introducing them individually before we show them, and they'll get to find a little bit more information out about them.
And we're only going to show, we narrowed it down from the rubric and the YouTube votes to the top. What is it?
Top 3.
Top 3. And so nobody knows about the top 3 yet, so drum roll, please, of course. Our finalists here.
Our finalists are top 3. We have Crayons, a Local Problem, The Global Impact of Deforestation, and Offshore Drilling.
Right.
All right. So the first the first movie we're going to see is Crayons, A Local Problem. And this is by Sarai. Her sponsor is Clementina Pantoja. And her description of her movie is, it came about when they had a class discussion on crayons. A student asked, why were there crayons on the beach when she had gone to Monterey? We researched the topic and we were shocked to learn how many restaurants given crayons ended in the ocean and the effect it had.
All right, and so let me just cue this up. Crayons, A Local Problem. Here we go, our first film.
Crayons are beautiful. I use them for color beautiful pictures. My favorite color is pink. But we have a problem. The fish think it's food. They get sick or die. That's too many crayons. Bird is not food. Look, they use crayons. Good job. That's so sweet. What do you use when I use crayons?
When I have used crayons, I hate throwing them away, especially when they're still kind of big or even if they're broken. So what I like to do is art activities. You can take the crayons, melt them, and create new shapes inside cookie cutter shapes. And so you can mix the colors, do one solid individual color, or do an activity like this with shaved crayons. Shaved crayons can create beautiful patterns because they are melty and you can use a hair dryer to melt them easily. That's what I do with old crayons.
Espantoja.
Yes?
What do you use when I use crayons?
Oh, what do I do with the used crayons? Good question. Look, I have 2 pencil boxes in which I keep the used crayons from other years. Just in case you or one of your friends can't find a crayon, I'll give you another one. Also, this is a surprise. And later on, we're going to be decorating hot rocks. And you're going to use the crayon shavings to decorate your rock. But remember, it's a surprise. So
Lego crayon. How fun! Oh, those are pretty. Oh, I want some of those. How are you gonna help?
All right, great job. There's our first one. It's always a good job there.
All right, perfect. And our second video coming up is going to be the global impact of deforestation. These students are, filmmakers are Dwayne, along with Liam, Maya, and Logan. Their teacher is Krista Bradley, and they are coming from Mission Park. And the description of this movie is that this video discusses the ways deforestation is impacting our planet and some of the ways we can help. So let's go ahead and show that.
All right, and here we go. The global impact of deforestation. Queuing it up. Here we go.
Logan. My name is Matt.
People of Monterey County, we need your help. There is a sad environmental issue called deforestation. There are 3 major problems to deforestation.
Deforestation can cause habitat loss for animals like orangutan, tigers, and rhino. We also do not have enough oxygen because of the bad air that trees absorb and molecules so we can breathe the oxygen. And if we don't have trees, their roots will not be there to help keep the ground steady if there is a mudslide.
Also know that deforestation is caused by wildfires too. It's true. When wildfires happen, the trees get burned and they all fall down. But also when wildfires occur, it's also a good thing because the saplings drop and they reproduce.
One solution is to plant more trees in our community, like in a park or our backyard. We could also encourage our politicians to make some laws to protect trees. Last year, talked to a forest ranger about the
Those are some of the problems and some possible solutions for deforestation. I hope you'll help us solve this stuff-saving problem. If we don't fix it, our planet will run out of oxygen, animals will experience drastic habitat loss, and global warming will continue at an exponential rate. Please help.
All right, great job.
All right, our next film is Offshore Drilling. And this is made by Charlotte with a few contributions from her friends Emily, Yulikaya, Marilena, and Ariana. And they made their movie because their movie discusses the negative impact of offshore drilling along California's coastline. We interviewed Representative Panetta so they could have the expertise of someone who's helping to make decisions about this important issue.
All right, so let's cue this one up. I believe I have the correct one up, and here we go, offshore drilling.
I'm Emily. I'm Charlotte. I'm Marlene. To inform to you why offshore drilling is such a big problem in our community today.
What is offshore drilling? Offshore drilling is an extraction from underneath the sea.
A submersible rig is a machine used for offshore drilling. It goes into the ground and pulls out gas features.
There was an oil spill recently. There most likely will be oil chunks on the sea.
When you get there, you could risk stepping in oil.
Dead animals also wash up on shore, which makes the beach smell really bad.
Offshore oil drilling is threatening our local marine life and ocean habitat. Did you know that affected birds and marine life could lose their ability to hunt for prey?
That can be oil contaminated are shrimp, squids, and salmon.
It kills about 82,000 birds and 31,200 sea animals, such as dolphins, whales, and sea turtles. That's about 113,000 animals killed in a single year. Where is offshore drilling happening in California?
Now, to answer your question, if you drive south, you'll see the oil rigs. When you guys are going down to Disneyland or going down to Los Angeles and you're driving on 101, you can see those oil rigs off the coast there in Southern California.
What are some potential problems with the process of offshore drilling?
In other areas that do, there can be big accidents that take place, and the oil can continue to come out of the ground and not go into the oil rig and then onto the land, but it can go right into our ocean. And when it goes into our ocean, obviously it damages our ocean life, but then it also flows onto the on shore and damages all the birds and all the wildlife on shore.
How important do you think it is to protect California's coast?
Oh, I think it's the most important. One of the, I've been in Congress now 3 years, so I'm in my second term. We have 2-year terms. And so I first got elected in November 2016, and I took the oath to take this position in January of 2017. The first bill I co-sponsored was a bill to ban all offshore oil drilling off the coast of California. And guess what? Because we were in the majority, the Democrats were in the majority, we actually were able to vote on that bill, and it passed the House of Representatives. And so I was very proud when I got to vote yes to ban offshore oil drilling.
What will you do in Washington, D.C. to help California's communities?
Yeah, well, right now I'm working hard to get reelected, and hopefully I will, because I enjoy this job. Because it allows me to not only represent you in Washington, D.C., it allows me to serve you. I grew up here. I went to Tulorcitos Elementary School out in Carmel Valley, the same school that my daughters went to. My daughters go to the same place. And so I have an understanding of the values of this area because of my sense of belonging. I'm very proud that I come here. I'm very proud that we have the beauty. I'm very proud of the bounty that we have in Salinas Valley as well.
What do you recommend actors like us to do to help?
Look, I think you need to continue to do events like this, continue to speak about the environment, but also, like you said, don't just yell and scream, but what you're not doing, which is great, you're actually having a conversation about it, and it's very important. Continue to make sure that you actually have reasonable, practical conversations about what's important.
Solutions and alternatives to oil drilling are hybrid electrical vehicles or HEVs, alternative commuting patterns, solar power, or even ethanol.
If half the people that drive gas cars switch to HEVs in the United States, we will reduce 1.2 million barrels of gas per year, saving customers $120 billion annually.
Having that you go from your residence to a place of work or study. And if at least 20% of people work from home, we will save 45 million barrels of oil each day.
When heat from the sun is transported to the solar panel and becomes energy and powers things like light bulbs.
Ethanol is a renewable energy source made up of alcohol fuel from plant-based materials such as corn, sugarcane, and grasses. Ethanol is used as fuel for vehicles. It reduces the need for oil and cuts down greenhouse gas emissions.
Tell others about this recurring crisis.
All right, so it's that time again to look at your social media and see how you're doing about spreading the Earth Day cheer. What is your impact going to be this year on the Earth? You could tweet that out, Facebook it out, Instagram it, Snapchat it. If you got a TikTok, we're not on TikTok, but you can totally TikTok it. Just remember to use the hashtags MBCUE Earth and hashtag Earth Day and any other hashtags. Maybe your school has one. Yeah, just get out there, spread the word.
So, Carrie, do we get to hear the winners now? When do we hear the winners of the K through 5, if I missed that?
Oh, we're going to hear the winners at the end of all of the grade bands. We're going to keep you in suspense.
Dun, dun, dun.
Thank you, Carrie. So the next thing we're heading into right now are the 6th through 8th contestants. Remember, these aren't the finalists just yet. These are the videos that have come in. So our 6th to 8th contestants are the Hanauma Bay problem, space debris, we have food waste and climate change, ring-tailed lemurs, deforestation, forest fires, keep the planet blue, and Australian outback.
And the drum roll for our finalists. A little early there.
Our finalists are Keep the Planet Blue, Space Debris, and Ring-Tailed Lemurs. Woo-woo!
Woo! Round of applause for them.
Okay, so it looks like we're going to transition to Keep That Planet Blue. keep the Planet Blue. Sorry, going into my notes here. So what they move description for this one was that we created this video to teach our school how to sort our trash in the cafeteria, and The students, main filmmakers behind this movie were Manny and Joshua, with contributors from Alan and Arthur. Their teacher is Miss Nicole Williams, and they are from Sherwood Elementary. So let's see what that looks like.
All right, keep the planet blue. We're going to just give me a second. We're going to toggle over to there and keep the planet blue, and lights, camera, action.
Help keep the planet blue and reduce CO2.
Some ways that you can help the planet are
by helping us reduce food waste. Food waste is when you throw away food that you meant to go bad.
You throw the food because it looks bad. Most foods are good even if they look bad.
Please help us with this mission, and we might just save the world. Do you accept this challenge?
How can you help? We need to separate our food at lunchtime. People are going to be at the sections helping you put things where they belong.
All you have to do is put the food or milk cartons where they tell you to put things. It would help a lot if you do what they tell you to do the first time they say it. Sports, napkins, wrappers will go in the trash. Milk cartons will go in the milk bin.
We could do this together.
Made with Adobe Sprite.
All right. Great job. That was the first one in our 6 through 8 band here. Going to transition back over here.
All right, our next film is Space Debris, and it's made by Aurelie. She's from Montebello. Her teacher is Monica Moreno, and she describes her movie in this way. She says, in the beginning, space was a fresh, unexplored area outside of Earth. It was a mystery, a wonder. Now, space is filthy and is becoming the Earth's own junkyard. NASA and other space agencies send at least more than 1,000 satellites to space a year. Sadly, when the satellites die out, they are sent out to the graveyard orbit. Not only is space being cluttered, but all of this space waste is damaging the space shuttles that are sent to space. I hope you enjoy Space Debris.
All right. All right, great job there, Space Debris. And happy birthday, Miss Moreno.
Alrighty, it looks like our next video is Ringtailed Lemurs. We get to check out some prosimian primates here. The description for this video is that my short film is about ringtailed lemurs and how they're going extinct and how we can help them. Student in this video, main filmmaker is actually Victor, with the teacher, Miss Monica Moreno, and coming from Montebello Elementary School.
All right, we got ringtailed lemurs. Here we go.
Hello, Today, I am going to be talking about a topic that isn't really talked about much, and that is the decline of ringtailed lemurs. If we don't help these animals, soon we won't be able to witness these amazing creatures in their habitats. And you are probably thinking, well, why should we help them? What do we get in return? What we get in return is pollination. These lemurs help other animals and insects like bees and some birds in pollinating. If there are no more lemurs, then there are less flowers and trees. And that is something we need help in this day and age, which is why I think we should help ringtailed lemurs. There are charities that help directly to this cause, or you can help in Madagascar, whichever benefits you. But whether or not you help these innocent creatures is on you. Thank you for giving me your time.
All right, and before we head over to the 912 contestants and finalists, another reminder to keep on sharing on all of your social media as you watch. Hashtag is MBCUE and Earth Day and any other thing that you would like. And remember, a main thing to focus on, main question to kind of take away from this is, what is your impact going to be this year?
And just real quick, thank you for those that are joining us in the chat. Mr. Oscar Ramos, Nicole, Jason Borgen, lots of parents are in here, Miss Alvarez. Thank you guys for participating in that chat on Facebook. We really appreciate it.
All right, so here we are with our 9 through 12 grade band. We only have 2 submissions right now, so we're going to do contestants and finalists at the same time. And they are Organic Label PSA and Saving Trees. Very excited. Let's get started. First up is Organic Label PSA by Zulema, and she had and Adrian. Zulema and Adrian both did this one. Their teacher is Ryan Richards, and they are from Diamond Technology Institute in Pajaro Valley. And they described their movie as such. Our film is about the USDA organic certification label. We created this video because we wanted others to know what's happened behind the curtains. In other words, we wanted to give you a warning about the label's misuse and how you may be spending more money on items that don't give you what they promise. Here is
Organic Label PSA.
This is the USDA's organic certification label. Having this label means that organic produce and other ingredients are grown without the use of pesticides, synthetic fertilizers, sewage sludge, genetically modified organisms, or ionizing radiation. Animals that produce meat, poultry, eggs, and dairy products that are organic do not take antibiotics or growth hormones, but you are being misled that animals are being treated humanely too. The misconception is that the USDA's requirements don't include animal welfare. An animal welfare rule came up in 2017 called Organic Livestock and Poultry Practices Final Rule. It would have made animals' living conditions better, but it was never passed. And you are still being misled that it did pass. Most organic farmers live up to the spirit of the law, but other bigger organic farms abuse the label by using the loophole. These faux organic farms use this loophole to gain market advantage and charge you for organic products that don't include animal welfare. So go ahead and give your representative a call and let them know that you want the Organic Livestock and Poultry Practices Final Rule included in the USDA's organic label certification requirements. So you won't have to wonder if you're being cheated out of your money when buying items with the USDA's organic label that don't consider animal welfare.
Perfect. So it looks like our next and last movie in our 9 to 12 band is Saving Trees. This is by Jack Tribanian, and sponsor is actually Miss Julie Tribanian, and he is from Salinas High School. And a quick description of this movie is that this short movie shows the importance of trees and how we need to preserve them.
All right. I think that was our last film.
Another round of applause for all of our contestants and finalists.
All right.
All right. And then here we have another chance for sharing is caring. Get out on social media and tell us what your impact is going to be this year. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, TikTok, invent a new one. We'll join. And enjoy Earth Day.
And just to kind of piggyback on what Carrie was saying, yeah, just an amazing, absolutely amazing job by all of the filmmakers, K through 12. You know, considering the times that we're in, we're seeing some really awesome videos and submissions. So I just want to congratulate everyone that actually did any kind of submission. So fantastic job. And as we kind of roll out here, we're going to move on to our closers, which are going to be Jen Rogers and Mike Ocampo. So I'm going to pass it on to you.
All right. Hi, everyone. We are ready to wrap this up and get to the best part, which is, well, actually the second best part. The first best part was seeing your amazing work. The second best part is seeing who won.
All right.
All right. And now the winners are, before we tell you the winners, we are going to give our teachers some love first. You like that suspense? It's like when they trick you and they go to commercial, right? Okay, so we have some prizes for our participating teachers, and we have exactly as many prizes as we do teachers. So everybody will get something. 3 of you will get a Classcraft year subscription, and 3 of you will get a Quizalize year subscription. And
so I'm going to go ahead and click on this wheel right here. And if your name pops up, then we're just going to go ahead and go in that order. All right. And so here we go. You ready, Jen?
All right. The first one will go to be a Classcraft subscription.
And of course, our board member, Miss Krista Bradley, has bowed out of this. Thank you very much, Krista. So if her name comes up, we're just going to smile and wave. And then we're going to have our first 3. Are we ready? All right. Of course, it was Krista. All right.
All right. Our first Classcraft winner is Clementina Pantoja.
Woo!
Yay! Congrats. All right. Next, we will go with another Classcraft subscription for Miss Julie Tribanian.
Woo! And then this is the third Classcraft subscription, and all the other teachers will get the Quizalize. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct, Mr. President.
All right. Wow.
All right, Christina Ziegler gets a Classcraft subscription.
And so with that, all the other teachers will get the Quizolize subscriptions. Is that correct?
Which is a fantastic prize, too. Yes.
And so how are we going to get those? Those will be emailed to at some point after this festival. So thank you for being patient with us.
Correct. So congratulations to Nicole Williams, Monica Moreno, and Ryan Richards for your Quizolize year subscriptions. And thank you so much for encouraging your students to participate in this film festival with us. Thank you.
Now our prizes, right?
All right, so we have some monetary prizes and some subscription prizes for our student winners. And so you can see that the first prize winner is going to get $125 and an Adobe Creative Cloud subscription. Second place winners will get a $75 prize money and Animation-ish package subscriptions. And third place winners will get a $50 prize money.
And so if you're wondering how you might get those will be sent to the lead artist on the film festival is on the film. Is that correct?
That is correct. Yes, the lead person will get them. And then if you want to share with your co-contributors, that is completely up to you.
Okay, and so here we go.
All right, so first winners for our K-5 band. And I'm going to open my envelope here.
Drum roll, we get the envelope here. Second place, right? Second place winner. Is this second place? Am I right? Is this second place?
Second place winner in the K-5 band is, so the third place winner will obviously be the person who's not announced, but they also get a prize. So everybody is a winner if you're was shown. So second place is, drum roll.
You want me to click it or do you want to announce it? Which one?
I would like you to
click it. All right.
The second place winner is Offshore Drilling by Charlotte, and with help of Emily, Yuleika, I hope I said that right, Marlena, and Ariana. Great job, Offshore Drilling.
And so that means our other finalist is either going to be crayons or the global impact of deforestation is our person who's going to win. Shall we see who's going to win?
Let's see it.
All right, first place.
Let's open this other envelope.
Woo!
And the winner is Crayons, a local problem by Sari. Great job, Sari. Woo! So everybody in the K-5 band, like Ben said, your prizes will be mailed to you. And now let's move on to, I'm going to transfer it over to Mike, who's going to take us home with the rest of our winners.
All right. So I want to just echo the sentiment of all of our board members and just want to congratulate each and every one of you for submitting videos and attending our film festival. We're really proud of the work you've put together. And on that note, we want to now open our envelopes and see who our finalists are for second and first place for 6th through 8th grade. So drum roll, please. All right. Okay, so second place for our 6th through 8th grade band. Let me open up my envelope here. And slide, please. Our winners for second place in the 6th to 8th grade is Keeping the Planet Blue by Manny R. and Joshua B. So congratulations, guys.
So that would leave Space Debris and Ringtailed Lemurs here, right? One of those is going to be our grand champion this year.
Oh, yeah, let's find out. Okay, so first place now for 6th through 8th grade. Can we get a drum roll? And open this envelope here. Okay, first place winner, Space Debris by Areli C. Congratulations. Hey. All right. Congratulations to everyone.
And good job, Ringtailed Lemurs, as well. So that leaves us, Mike, with what?
That leaves us with our 9th through 12th grade band. All right. So on this one, we had two participants, 2 finalists. So we are going to get a drum roll, and we're going to open this envelope. and we will showcase our first place winner. Okay. All right, so first place, 9th through 12th grade band. We have, next slide, please.
General.
Organic Label PSA by Zulema M. and Adrian A.
And Saving Trees, good job. That means you're in second place. Great job, Saving Trees.
Definitely, Saving Trees, second place. Good job, everyone.
And so again, we really just want to say, a big congratulations to everybody out there. We're really proud of you. We're really impressed with all your work. If there's any participants and attendees, what we're going to do is we're going to just kind of wrap up our Facebook feed here. And then if any of the attendees that are in here want to stick around and say anything, we will be here to you. Again, really thankful for everybody who put their films in this year. And again, thank you out there for sharing, because you know what you're sharing when you click that share button on Facebook, you're sharing student voice. You're sharing, making an impact. We give students these voice. These videos will be on our Facebook page. So you can see this year's, you can see last year's, you can see the previous years at any time. So I think that is pretty awesome. And one final call to action is, of course, you keep seeing this.
Student voice is also helping, and that student voice is also helping put the message out to help our environment as well. So great job, everyone.
And so remember, just continue that sharing. What do you think your impact's going to be? Challenge yourself, tag a friend, see what you're going to do. Remember, sharing is caring, whether that's on Facebook, Instagram, all those. Please let us know how you're going to make this impact this year. And so, again, we just want to give a big thank you to our sponsors. Maya Cinema, of course, they didn't host us in their theater this year, but they have been more than generous. Classcraft, Quizalize, LFC, Lowe's Fishes and Computers, Signa Signs, A2SW, right? We have Animationist, Adobe, Nearpod, and the Monterey County Office of Ed. Without you guys, this would not be possible. I also, before we go into this, I want to give a big round of applause to our film festival chair, Mrs. Jennifer Rogers, Miss Jen Rogers. Congratulations, Jen. Thank you for chairing another successful film festival. Of course, it's a team effort, but she leads us through this with grace. If you ever need to get a hold of us, these are the ways you can get a hold of us. You can also go to MontereyBayQ.org or find us on our Facebook page. Of course, winners, we're going to send you out with an email and a form collecting your information with us soon. And again, of course, with that, we just really have a big, again, thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for being there. We hope you have an excellent Earth Day. We're going to stop our live Facebook feed here. With that, thanks for joining us. And we hope you all have a great night. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.